Hello, it's TheTrevorTurtle today, and today I thought I'd make a little video about how I managed to go from Platinum in Overwatch to Masters in a season. So, before we get into it, make sure to leave a like down below and to subscribe if you've taken anything away from this, any of the little tips and tricks that I'm giving you in this video. And yeah, make sure to stick around. Every Monday I do an Overwatch montage video of highlights from my competitive games. I'm a Reaper main, so hear me talking a lot about Reaper in this video. A lot. So, okay, I'll start with the background. So, I was in Platinum. I usually start out in like Gold, so I guess you could say from Gold to Masters in a season. I'd start out in Gold, and I was kind of at the top of Gold, like only like 100 away from Platinum. So I'd just play a few games, I'd be in Platinum, and then it was like I was just stuck at the bottom of Platinum. I couldn't like win any games or anything. I had gold medals and everything, so I thought I was doing so amazing. I thought like nobody else knew what they were doing. I was so upset because I was like, oh, dang, I'm carrying people so hard, but they're not doing anything, so I can't really win. It was really, really frustrating. So, dang, that was really frustrating that time. So yeah, I was on like this time where I won games, but I didn't win enough to gain enough SR to move up. I was just like, I'd make it like 200 into Platinum, and then all of a sudden, nope, you're gonna lose a whole bunch. And I saw a lot of those stereotypes like Diamond Genjis and everything. Like, anyone in Platinum knows about a Diamond Genji. It's just like, you literally know about it. It's that whole stereotype of everyone in Diamond plays Genji, and everybody hates it in Platinum. And I remember hating it a lot. So one of the first things I did is I started looking at tips about Reaper, how to play him and everything. And one of the videos that I saw was about just in general, and he talked about watching a pro player play that character. So I looked up who the #1 Reaper was, and it was Spirit. I watched how Spirit played. I also watched how some guy from like FaZe or something played or something. I have no idea who it was. They played Reaper, and they were apparently a pro. So I watched Spirit and this other guy play Reaper, and kind of took their different tactics. The one guy whose name I didn't know, he kind of like hid behind walls and stuff, and then when they'd peek out, he just kind of like shoot him from behind, which is what I really started to do, which really actually helped improve my game. I was getting a lot more kills, I was winning a lot more, but I still had problems of not winning games. And with Spirit's tactics, which I started to take in a lot more and drop those old tactics of like hiding around corners so much. I still do that, but not as much. But I'm trying to take those tactics and apply them more into my games in Diamond and Masters, because I'm constantly in and out of Diamond and Master nowadays, because people are... I don't know why people still play Symmetra and Torbjorn. Like, I've had like 5 people. Not even 5 people. I ended up putting like 5 games with the same Symmetra, and she's always on my team, and I avoid his teammate, and then she's like back on my team somehow. Just like, wow, that's great. You just get another Symmetra, or you get a Torbjorn who doesn't do anything and just threatens to report you for throwing, even though you weren't throwing and he was. Let's not get into that. So, what we are going to talk about is sort of the day that I went from, because I went from the bottom of Platinum into Diamond in a single day. It seems like, what? But it is true. Meaning I sat there for like hours and hours and hours. Basically, what I did is, I'm not saying to get someone to carry you. What I'm saying is, if you find a team that's doing very well, and you're at that low of a stage, then you might want to group up. Because Platinum's around where the average player is, and if you can get something working, then imagine this. What if your team is 6 really good people, and you just steamroll a team, and the next game You have 3 really bad people, 3 really good people, and then the other team is just a steamrolling team. Well, what if you could get those 6 good people? And then you actually have a better chance. We actually got together, they were in voice chat and everything. We played for hours, and we just won a ton of games. I think we lost like 2 games that day. In the entire day. I was playing a few, we got into a game with each other, they were just like, oh hey, let's group up, and then we all grouped up together, and we just won like every single game. We lost on like Temple of Anubis and like one other one. I remember that much. But yeah, we won a ton of games. The other thing I'm going to say for how to gain like rank and everything, SR, one of the things that I was reading about was like the different players that play at like different stages. And one of the things I think I remember is Roadhog is for that character that you really want to play and like bronze and silver, because he's like a one-man army thing. He heals himself, he does damage, and he's a tank and everything. So it's kind of something you might want to play there if you want to be a little offensive and everything like that. Yeah?